Welcome back, sports fans, and thanks for watching Thursday Nights with 912 Sports on a Monday. I'm Sean Smoke, publisher of 912 Sports, joined as always by Kevin Price, podcast host and sports writer. But Kevin, over the weekend we had a lot of events going around all over the state as track and field had its state runs. We did have some winners from our area. As a matter of fact, I want to give a shout out to a few of them that did win. We want to talk about Laura Molina from Wayne County. She was a discus state champion. She threw a distance, I think, of 127 or 127.11 in the discus to win a state title. So congratulations to her. We also had a big fast kid from over in Liberty County, and I'm going to butcher his name, but I think it's Milan McLeod. But he actually won in the 100 meters, Kevin, and won in the 200 meters. So he was evidently flying there Saturday. Exactly. And the coach Kurt Warner had told us about him, and this guy delivered on Saturday, winning those two state titles. So congratulations to him. And I think you had a couple of guys as well that had won some stuff in the area.
Yeah, well, in the high jump, we had a couple of guys from our AAA region that we cover, which is, the Appleton County, Pierce, Brantley region. Jalen Green out of Appleton County won the high jump with a jump of 6.6. So he won the state in the high jump. And then also in the triple jump, Malik Chandel, I guess is how you say his name, from Pierce County, won that event with a jump of 45.07. Now, also, Malik finished second as well in that high jump, right behind the green kid, finishing in 6.4. And in that same event, Sean, it was all 912, kind of an interesting deal for us. I just noticed that as we were going through some of the results the other day. But in the high jump, it was a 912, 1-2-3 finish. Green, like I said, finished first at 6-6. Malik Chandel, 6.4. And then Zay Plummer, also from Pierce, also at 6.4. And I think they break those ties based on, who had the highest jump, like in their first attempt.
Right.
That's how they do it, I believe. So obviously those guys had the same distance, but I guess Chandel had the higher jump in his earlier attempt. So I guess he finished second and Plummer finished third. But, if somebody wants to go check out all the state results from around the state, a couple of different locations throughout the state where all the classification meets, but they're on Georgia Mile Split, which is ga.milesplit.com. So, again, that's georgiamilesplit.com, but you can find the live results or the meet results from all classifications, the finals and the prelims, and all the field events and all the track events. And we also had a lot of kids not only win state championships, but place in the state and not just second, third, and fourth. I think, when you place in the state in GHSA, they actually give, I think you get on the medal stand if you finish in the top 8. Right. So a lot of really good track athletes in the state of Georgia. You might recognize some of these names if you follow other sports, whether it's football, basketball, or whatever. Some of these kids play multiple sports, and they showcase their individual talents on the track in running events, and, of course, in the field events as well. So track and field, another great sport in the state of Georgia where a lot of good athletes participate.
Yeah, and evidently in the 912 is really strong in the triple jump stuff because we had Cameron Edwards from South Effingham. He won in the boys triple jump, so he's a state titleist, state titleist there for I guess South Effingham will be 6A. So like I said, a lot of good track athletes. You can check it out there on the website. But Kevin, we did want to tell our viewers that tonight is our last night of Thursday nights on 912 Sports on a Monday. We will not do a show on the 24th. We will not do a show on the 31st. The 31st is actually Memorial Day, so that's the reason we're not doing there. But we will be back on June the 3rd, which is a Thursday, with our brand new show, brand new branding, brand new formats, and a lot of exciting stuff coming down the line. But we will come back. We will be doing a weekly live show We're not going to release the name right now. We're working on a couple of ideas, but we will be back here on June the 3rd, which will move us back to our original date, Kevin, on a Thursday, which will actually work out well with football just around the corner. We did have a lot of spring practice, going on right now. I think some people are done. Some people are still practicing. I believe Coffee and Brooks played over the weekend on a Friday night in a controlled type scrimmage thing. So we're just around the corner from football, Kevin. We'll be, like I said, moving this weekly show to Thursday, which kind of comes in, works out great because we can talk to coaches the night before they go play those big games on Friday nights here in Southeast Georgia, the 912. So we're really looking forward to the new show. Really looking forward to, bringing some new features and some things that we haven't done in the past to all our viewers. But we appreciate everybody watching. And like I said, make yourself a note to tune in on June the 3rd.
Yeah, it all kind of ties in perfectly. We're kind of wrapping up the 2021 school year. We started this, spring of last year, kind of basically centering it around our award show that we had to kind of come up with a new way to do it with COVID-19, kind of keeping us from getting together. And that worked out well with the sponsors staying with us. We were able to continue to do this show, and it was on Thursday nights, and it worked out good. And then, of course, we kept that going throughout football season, throughout the first part here of 2021. When we got to baseball season and realized we were going to have some Thursday night games, and Robbie and I were going to be doing an occasional Thursday night game on Golden Isles baseball, we felt like, we had to find another night. Monday kind of worked. You ended up having some rain out type games and different things. Of course, you had the game last week against Cartersville in the state playoffs there on a Monday night. And, of course, we're playing again in the semifinals on a Monday night. But, it is just what it is. But we're going back to that Thursday slot. It'll work out well for the summer. It'll certainly work out well for football season, being on the eve of high school football Friday nights. And, a lot of people might think that, things go away in the summer in terms of high school sports. And, yes, they do quiet down. But it's the preseason for football, if you will. It's the volunteer season, even though we all know that's a bunch of baloney. The teams prepare all summer to get ready to go into preseason camp. But the softball teams are working, the baseball teams are working, the basketball teams are working. The golf and tennis teams are working. A lot of those kids play, different AAU type things, play individual sports on their own. So we're going to try to keep up with high school sports around the 912 throughout the summer. Let you keep up to date with what our teams and our coaches are doing as they take some time off from school sports maybe, but also get ready to go again in the next school year. So summer should be a lot of fun. We'll have a new show, a new look, and like Sean said, some new ideas and new concepts coming along with that. So looking forward to it, and should be a lot of fun as we kind of kick off year number 2, if you will, here on our Facebook Live show.
Exactly. Well, we appreciate everybody watching Thursday nights with 912 Sports, whether it was on Thursday or Monday. But the new show, we'll be pumping up, getting it out there to promote it on, social media, the website, all of that stuff. But just go ahead and mark your calendars for June the 3rd as we come back live. Kevin, appreciate it tonight. And I'll be up in Peachtree City when this is airing tomorrow night. But the Gators have a big contest up there. But hopefully the Gators can move on. Hopefully Coach Paul Glass and the Jeff Davis Yellow Jackets can move on. Hopefully we'll have 2 teams playing for a state title here in a week or 2. But again, appreciate everybody tuning in. But until next time, may all your check marks go in the win column. Good night, everybody.